concluding speaker is our Consul General, someone from Slovenia, someone who is a professional diplomat at the embassy. We have many, many outstanding honorary Consuls General here in Cleveland, and they're all incredible. We're fortunate that the Embassy of the Republic of Slovenia has actually positioned one of its own employees here in Cleveland. And I know that there are many things that Consul General Susanna Ciszarek would like me to speak of. She spent time around the world. She was recently working in New York. She's got a lot of experience, but she just began her stint with us about 2 weeks ago. And she also wanted me to remind you, in case those of you didn't know, that Slovenia is the only nation in the world with the word love in it. Susanna Ciszarek.
Thank you, Joe. I didn't really say that you should remind you, but it's a nice thing to do. So I'm honored here to be here with you today as the Consul General of Slovenia in Cleveland. It's the only diplomatic representation in the whole state of Ohio by any state. So Lucia and I and my colleague are the only diplomats in Ohio. I am also a member of the Consular Corps in Cleveland. It's a club of honorary consuls and one career consul, which is Slovenian, in Cleveland, serving in Cleveland, representing over 20 states, and it's a club that's over almost 100 years old. So Slovenian history has always been influenced by migration flows, and the USA became a very popular destination for Slovenians to migrate in the late 19th century. The trend that continued onto the 60s of 20th century. Cleveland was somehow predominant destination for all those people immigrating from Slovenia to the USA. The city so soon became the third largest Slovenian city in the world after Trieste and Ljubljana, which is our capital, and still to this day remains the city with the largest populations of Slovenians outside Slovenia. This is also the main reason why Slovenia has a Consulate General in Cleveland, which is the only Consulate General we have in the USA, otherwise represented by our embassy in Washington, D.C. So within Cleveland, Slovenian Americans soon developed their own cultural and social institutions, but they also actively participated in Cleveland's political life. I wish to recognize today the precious contribution, past and future, of numerous individuals of Slovenian descent to the city of Cleveland, state of Ohio, and the USA, and Joe Zimmerman being one of them. Cleveland and Ljubljana, our capital city, signed a sister agreement in 1975. Our flag is missing there, so next time maybe. And reaffirmed it in 2011 when the Cleveland Mayor Jackson visited Ljubljana. As Joe has already mentioned, there is a Slovenian-themed event running in Cleveland from 12th to 22nd of September. And on Sunday, we gather at the Slovenian Cultural Gardens, which is part of Cleveland's cultural gardens. And the central mission of that garden is peace through mutual understanding. I could say that Slovenian foreign policy very much aligns with this motto. We value people-to-people contact, and our foreign policy sees it as a tool in our efforts to achieve more peaceful and just world for everyone. Slovenia currently presides over the UN Security Council in New York. We were elected as a non-permanent member of the UN Security Council for this and next year, last year. And upon election, our foreign minister stressed that as a member, Slovenia will be the voice of all those countries that seek greater connection and greater understanding. It is our firm belief that greater connections and greater understanding can only be achieved through individuals, strengthen partnerships, and building new ones. So I can assure that the Consul General will continue to work in this direction any way we can, and we hope to count on your support and cooperation. Thank you.
Being this is our Consul General's first public event here in Cleveland, and being that you represent all of our Consuls General, please accept these beautiful flowers that match the beauty of Slovenia. And she would want me to say to you, "Zmeraj, zmeraj govorite resnice in ojdite čim prej." And that means always speak the truth and leave immediately after. Our program is over. Our pastry is served by the Hungarian community. Please see the plaque and the beautiful booklets.